Hi Saskatoon. Well, you're not going to be happy to hear this. So we just found out today that Carol Cooley, who is the CEO of the library, she made $229,000 a year in 2023, and she quit in January of last year. But for last year, she made $287,000. Can you imagine? And what did she accomplish other than creating a whole bunch of mayhem? But I think she's getting out early. I think the bad news is starting to roll in, because we just got notified. Some reports came in that the north side of the library is still contaminated with hydrocarbons, and that it was known to be so in 1995 to an industrial standard, and it hasn't been fully remediated, and that the city should have been informed of that in 1995. So when the land branch proceeded with the sale of that property for the library, why would the land branch be buying land that they know is contaminated? And they said they knew the environmental status of that land when they proceeded with the sale, but the library wanted to go ahead anyway. Well, why would they go ahead? If it's not a proper thing, they could have just said no. How are they being forced? Or was there some political pressure somehow on the land branch to go do something that normally they wouldn't? How many other sites in Saskatoon is the land branch buying that have mixed environmental standings that we're still overpaying for the land for because someone's turning a blind eye, and then the taxpayers are going to have to fund it all later at some point? When people own land, they're responsible for their environmental footprint, aren't they? Not in Saskatoon. So who's responsible for the land branch? Well, it's $323,000 a year Jeff Jorgensen, city manager, who's responsible for nothing but gets paid for everything. How about we start changing that? Standing by.